Hi everyone, welcome back to Berich Podcast. So in this session, we are going to discuss about the rights issue announced by Tata Consumer Products Limited. We are already aware of South Indian Bank rights issue. So in South Indian Bank, for every four shares, they issued one rights entitlement share. So even I have come across the South Indian Bank rights issue, where all of a sudden a share called rights entitlement share got credited, and a lot of viewers got confused with what is that rights entitlement share. So can you please clarify for the viewers?
Okay, so what happens is, first, every shareholder has the right to get the share, but you have to apply the rights. So they send it to you as rights. Then you take that rights and you apply, and you get your allotted share. But some people want to sell their rights; they're not interested.
Okay.
So they can trade in the rights, or people buy the rights because sometimes there's a market. What you call as an arbitrage in the price between the rights price and the actual share price as share price fluctuates. So some people buy the rights from somebody else, somebody sells it for a profit, and then they buy their share, get the shares allotted. So when you have buying and selling rights, remember that. So that's a mistake people are making in the South Indian Bank. Because rights, you have to pay for it. It's not a bonus. It's not a gift.
Okay.
You have a right to buy that new share at a certain discounted price. So that's the right. It doesn't mean you're getting it free.
Yeah.
So if you don't exercise the right, then you forego it. A lot of people made the mistake. They got the permission slip to buy. So it's like buying the entry ticket to the MG World and you don't go on any of the rides. You think just getting entry ticket means
You can go on the rights.
Yeah. Then you go there and you're like saying, oh no,
You have to buy for
another
everything.
ticket you have to buy. So that is the problem. So when you're buying these rights issued to start a consumer, be careful. You'll get allotted the right to buy it. And then once it's allotted, you have to exercise that right. Either you decide, you pay that amount of money and you take the discounted share, or you can sell your right to anybody who wants to buy it from you. And when you buy the right also, make sure you exercise the right. A lot of people buy the rights and they think they have bought the share. Then suddenly it disappears. After that day, they're like, what happened? Everything is gone.
So the amount will be gone.
Yes, because you didn't exercise the right. So make sure that you do this. This is a common mistake that happens because of exuberance. People are excited. They think there's something special. When people think there's something special, they forget to see what is actually happening. They don't read the fine print. They don't see what is happening. They're like, something cheap. Something good is being sold cheap. Buy. Then they realize they have not bought the product. It happens very commonly in sales, especially in electronic goods and all that. It happens very famously with Apple Watch. Everybody will buy the case, they'll buy the strap, and they'll keep saying that watch is not with the product, watch is not with the strap, but people buy the strap in Amazon and then they'll complain. No, watch is there, only strap has come. They'll be like, Baba, we told you. It is only strap. It is Apple Watch strap. There is no watch.
Okay.
And they were written bold, no watch. In my time, it used to be batteries. You buy a product, you'll think the battery is there for the product. It'll be written in the corner, battery not included.
Okay.
So you go home, you open the toy and you're ready to play. Right? Come from the supermarket and ready to play, and then you realize there's no battery in the remote control car and you're like, oh my God. So then those days they didn't have Swiggy, they had to go back to the supermarket and buy the battery. So it's like that. People in their exuberance, in their excitement, don't read what is written there.
Yeah.
Then they have buyer's remorse. But then they feel cheated. Then they go complain everywhere. So pay attention, slow down. As long as you slow down, you will never make mistakes. You take your time and you don't have FOMO. You have FOMO and you're in a rush, you're bound to make mistakes.
When looking at the South Indian Bank rights issue, the bank raised around 1,500 crores, and now Tata Consumer Products are raising 2,997 crores. So for every South Indian Bank 4 shares, they issued one rights entitlement share. So the amount required to get each right is around 120 rupees at that time. But now in the case of Tata Consumer Products, for every 26 shares only you are entitled to get one rights. And when calculating the amount, the share price currently, as we are recording the video, is around 1,200 rupees. We have
31,000, which is way above Tiffin Coffee. Like I was thinking, this is meant for people who have been invested for a long term. They're rewarding investors who have been with them for a long term. For example, if you 2 years ago you bought Tata Consumers, right? It was trading at 700 rupees a share.
Yeah.
Okay. If you go even further back, you could have picked it up for 300 rupees, like what my brother was saying way back. When my brother was telling the people at the time, if you see old MoneyPechu videos 5 years ago, he was talking about Tata consumers. Nobody bought. Everyone said, oh, what are you saying? They gave all kinds of comments. You can read all the YouTube comments of that video. Now there's some people are the ones who are super quiet. So if you spend 300 rupees back then and you bought 26 shares, 300 into what? 26 is how much?
Around 7,500 rupees.
Yeah. So for 7,500 rupees, you're getting now, what's the discounted rate they're selling the rights at?
818 rupees.
818 rupees. So you're getting free. So this is a thing of waiting and watching. Anand will always say, this is the advantage if you're a long-term investor and you've been investing in Tiffin Coffee range. So if you've been investing in Tata consumers over 10 years in Tiffin Coffee range, correct? In 2014, let's say you started, that's at 140 rupees. Okay, now and then you've been buying one share. You'll probably have from 2014, let's say 2014, 10 into 12, that is 120 months. So let's say you bought out of 120 months, maybe 100 months you bought one share. You will have 100 shares.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you 26 now, almost 100 divided by 26, almost 4 rights you'll get. So
3,200 rupees.
Yeah, and it's nothing because you have invested so already, you have 100 shares. This is how people create wealth. Now this rights issue adds 4 more shares into the kitty for nothing. See, creating wealth is easy if you do it in the long runway and you take your time and you don't have anxiety. If you're constantly looking at today's news and saying, oh no, I missed it. You feel that pain, right? Oh no, I missed it. Now look at, then
backwards.
then you should think, what mistake am I doing today which I'm going to regret tomorrow?
Yeah.
So then if you have that mindset at least, then you'll see, okay, what is selling cheap now? What is there which Anand has been saying, consider. What should I look at? What is in my Tiffin coffee, which I can start putting one share every month. And then 10 years from now, that share might be selling at 5,000 rupees and they give me a rights issue. I would have already invested 100 shares at very low cost.
That's a bonus for the investors.
The way you reward and multiply and grow. So keep this in mind. I know you're feeling bad that you don't have 26 shares, that you don't have 30,000 rupees to buy now to buy the rights. But keep in mind, if you keep accumulating little by little, you will get there. What you should not do is buy the rights. Someone who has the rights, who has 26 shares and buys the rights and they don't want it, they'll be trying to sell it to a Buddhu like you and me. They'll say,
buy these rights.
Because the cost of buying the share is 800 rupees. The rights will be sold at 800 rupees. No, not 800, maybe 500 rupees, 400 rupees. So if we add it to with the 800 rupees, it is almost the cost of the share. So keep that in mind. Don't think that you bought the rights at 500 rupees and you got one free share.
Okay.
A lot of people, that's what the mistake they'll make. I'll buy the rights for 500 rupees, 400 rupees, saying, aha, I got Tata consumers at 400 rupees and it's selling in the market for 1,200 rupees. And when it comes to my account, I'll sell it and make profit. Account, the day comes and goes, boost, everything disappears and like, what happened? So slow down. Please do not buy the rights unless you are planning to exercise the rights. And make sure if you do buy the rights, you exercise it and slow down. Whatever you do, please slow down. Markets are there for a very long time. You're going to live for a long time. Take your time and invest. Don't get carried away with current news.
So I hope that this video was informative and you had some knowledge about rights issue of Tata consumer products. So if you found this video useful, please share it with your friends whom you think it will be helpful for them. Please subscribe to this channel for more kind of videos. See you in another episode with an interesting topic. Thanks for watching the video.
Thank you.